What up, guys? Jason Guyman here with King of Pressure Wash. And tonight I'm going to talk about a way to get more business. And so, rather you are whatever business you may be in, this could be a service business, this could be any type of business. Yes, I know I'm dressed in Christmas, but it's not about Christmas. This is about your pressure washing business. This is about your service business. This is about a business that needs more business. And so, one of the things that can help us get more business is through getting reviews. And now I'm going to talk about a couple different ways to get reviews. I'm going to give away something that can help you get reviews. And so that is what we are going to talk about tonight. So that way, as you are growing your business, you will be able to get more business. And so if you do this and if you work this right, Google will help you and other people will help you. And that's the whole point of reviews, right? Everything we do most of the time is like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And that's not what other people really care about. And so as we do this, it's more about look at Jason, he is doing awesome. He helped me do this. He helped me clean my house. My house looks amazing. Jason screwed up, but then he fixed it. And so this is what we will talk about tonight of how to get more reviews and why you need to get more reviews. It's very, very important that we get reviews. So again, I know a lot of times we don't think about getting reviews and we don't realize how important they are, but it is a very important thing so that way you can keep growing your business. If you want to get free leads, the more reviews you get, the more chance you are to get free leads. And so, I see a lot of times where people don't work on this very often. They don't do what they need to do. They don't ask, right? You have not because you ask not. And that is 100% true, even with reviews. And so I know this is going to be a little bit different than what I normally talk about, but I just want to help you all get reviews that will help you get where you need to go. You come on during the Broncos game, what the heck? Yeah, well, sorry. I don't watch football much. But this is something that as you're growing and as you're trying to get more business, the more reviews you get, the better off you will be in the end. And so with that, we got the book of the week. The book of the week I've got this week is by Tommy Mello, Elevate. It's a great book if you're trying to grow a team. I'm talking about reviews and getting reviews. So when you get more reviews, you get more leads, which will cause you to get more business. And so that's what I'm wanting to do. So my question to you all is how many reviews do you have right now? If you know, put them down in the comments or kind of guesstimate, put it down in the comments. How many reviews does your business have? So that way I just kind of getting a feel of where we are with our reviews and how much we are getting reviews. So tonight we got Mr. Big Time in the house. How are you doing, George Yost? Go to my weekly learning, bring it on. We got Mr. Sean from Newfoundland. Hope everyone is doing good. It's probably snowing up there. What's up, F-Bomb? How are you doing? We got TC's in the house. Come on, that's there. I finally passed 100 Google reviews, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. What's more important, Facebook reviews, Google reviews, or all the above? That's a great question that I will go ahead and answer that question. And so it really is all the above. And, it's because not everybody's got a Gmail account. And so it is, and Facebook reviews can be a little bit harder to get. And I'll tell you why in a little bit of why they can be a little bit harder to get than your regular reviews. And so, Google reviews are good, but reviews on other sites is also good because that is other signals that are showing you that is going to you. Even good reviews on Yelp, different sites like that, can help show that, hey, Google, this is a legit company. They have all these reviews. They do help with your reviews. So that is something that you can definitely do. Jason, all I ask if we could clear up my old website name when you created me when I was in your membership and left me on the red. Help me understand. I don't know who this is because it's saying Facebook user. I'm three. I almost 4 years in business and have 7 reviews and made 6 figures and a half. Yep, and sometimes that can be. I got 54. And that's 49 jobs this year. 450 reviews from Power Wash Bros, which is pretty awesome, awesome, awesome. Just started a couple months ago, and I have 55-star, 5-star reviews, only 13. 92, I think, on Google, and maybe 20 on Facebook. Dan from Cleveland. We got Big Time 23. I'm a small timer. I'm from Western Washington. One right now, around 30. I have 17 reviews so far, only been in business since March. 4.9 rating. Mr. H2O, how are you doing? All right, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to talk about a couple different ways to get reviews. I'm going to hit on different things, different ways of how you can do this. Trisha says she's got 35 reviews. And so we're going to hit on how we can do this. So the very first thing is we got to ask. And it's not one of those things that we're going to ask one time when we're done at the job of, hey, can you get us a 5-star review? We got to make it simple. We got to make it easy. And we got to ask from the very beginning. We've got to ask for that review even when we're starting on the very first phone call, right? Hey, our goal is to make you so happy you want to give us a 5-star review. And then when you show up, hey, our goal is to make you so happy you want to give me a 5-star review. And then when we're done, we're going to say, hey, is there any reason why you won't give me a 5-star review? And if they say no, then say, here, give me a 5-star review. And I've got a card that I'm going to put in here as a template that you will be able to use, that you can ask them for that card and say, here, give me a 5-star review, right? I want a 5-star review. They know that I want 5-star reviews because 5-star reviews are super important for you to grow your business. And even if it ain't a 5-star review, a 4-star review is actually better than a 5-star. Some of them are, not say all of them, but you will actually get more business if you have a 4.7 or 4.8 rating than a 5.0. And the reason behind that is they know that people aren't always perfect, right? Not everybody is perfect. And I know that you might think you're perfect, but I'm sorry to let you know, not everybody is perfect. And so that is why we do what we need to do for getting our reviews. So we're asking all the way through. We're going to make it simple for them. And so the reason why 5-star reviews are important, I'm actually going to do a share screen here, is so that way we can show up on the maps here, right? We want to show up on the maps so that way people know when they search who we are, right? I put King of Pressure Washing, but when we show up down here, this will help us get more reviews. This is a little widget I use here. That's what this is from. Let me see if this will scroll down here. So this is a little widget that I use that shows me how I can do different things for these people. But this is why it is important. So that way when someone searches us, we come up. So even if I type in pressure washing, I'm probably not going to come up because I'm not. But you can see here that as I do this, and you can see it only took one scroll for this. Now, when we are talking about this on mobile, it might take a couple. But again, you can see that when I do this, normally you're going to have 3 or 4 ads. It's Sunday night, so TNT's the only one's got money to spend tonight on Google ads, and it's the middle hitting wintertime, and they're the only ones that are hitting Google ads. But you can see here that as we do this, you can see who has reviews, right? And I'm actually shocked that this here both has 100 and 102, and Benjamin's not showing up, which is kind of interesting why Benjamin is not showing up. There he is, Pro Power Wash. He has 318 reviews, right? And so this is why it is important that we show up in the reviews. And so And then you also have Google Guarantee. If you're not running Google Guarantee, you should. Google Guarantee is very important. Let me zoom out here so you can see. Google Guarantee is very important because you can see here when I did this, the two people that run in Google Guarantee, even though they wasn't showing up before because they're farther away from me or whatever, now show up in the top two. And so this is why Google Guarantee is something that you should be running also. But this is not about Google Guarantee. This is about looking at our 5-star reviews. And you will see as we look at a 5-star review, right, this one has 23 or this one has 154. You're probably going to go with 154 because it has more reviews, right? And that is why it is important that we have more reviews. And even if you scroll down here, you're probably going to look at, Benjamin, and he's got 318. And so then you're going to be like, okay, well, that's good, right? And even if you can see there's a bunch of people that have lots of reviews, and reviews do help us. Now there's Perfect Power Wash. They have 290. They just started about a year ago in this area. So we're going to click on them and we want to go see what most people are going to do. Why do they have so many 1-star reviews? And so I didn't mean to hit that. I wanted to go to view more reviews, and most people are going to go and say, why are the lowest reviews? And so as I noted, they did a terrible, they screwed up my siding. Pushy and annoying. I submitted a request for a quote instead of a quote the next day. I got 3 separate phone call voicemails, and they will actually call the living crap out of you. I put a bid in here for this one, and they've called me like 89 times over a couple week period. So they will know how to follow up, because follow up is important. If you're looking for a service that will leave you hanging, rudely dismissed. So again, this is why it is important that we look at our 1-star reviews, right? And so this is why we do that. You can see they got lots of 1-star reviews, but they're still at a 4 point something because they got a bunch of 5-star reviews. And so it is important that we do our 5-star reviews for this reason. So that way you show up, and when you show up, it will help you in the maps. It is important that you show up in the maps. And if you don't show up in the maps, you want to. And so over here where I've got it, Pressure Wash Cincinnati, this was my old company right here. And that was me when I had my business, if it'll show up there somehow or another. Where is it at? I don't know, but that's us there. So this is how you can show up in maps, and this is why it is important. All right, so what can we do with these here? Well, we can do all kinds of things. This can give us a selling point. This can give us, it can give us a thing of, hey, we have the most reviews in the area. Hey, I can do whatever. I can give you the most reviews. You want to use our company because we got over 300 5-star reviews. Hey, we have over 30 happy people. Hey, do you want to be my first 5-star review? I want to do such a great job. I want you to be my first 5-star review because you don't have any, right? And so that's some things that we can do that can help us get 5-star reviews. Again, this is a way that can get the phone to ring, and that's the most important thing is how do we get the phone to ring? I don't care what business you're in. You can be in pressure washing, Christmas lights, junk removal, any of that kind of stuff. You have to get the phone to ring. If you can't get the phone to ring, it doesn't do us any good. And so this is a way that we can get the phone to ring, and that is why it is important that we get the phone to ring. All right, so again, we are going to make sure that we can do this. Now, where can we post this at? Well, I'm glad you asked that question because I've got a couple places we can post it, right? I can post it on my pressure washing website, right? This is my pressure washing website here. I got 140 reviews, and I've got a bunch of reviews there. I've got some video reviews. I've got different reviews, right? Those are all a good thing. Here's my Christmas light one. Again, I got reviews. I make it easy where they can write me a review here. So if you want to write me a review if I've taught you anything about Christmas lights, go to christmaslights.io and write me a review. I'll appreciate it. I'm going to talk about when you respond, and it'll automatically respond to you. So these are things that you can set up so that way you're getting it done. And yes, you should respond to people, and you can see. And here's the thing about reviews. Here's a good part about reviews. So how many people think that business is easy? Put in the comments that business is easy. Nothing ever goes wrong. It's the easiest thing ever. And you never have a problem. You're always on the high. And it's just the most amazing thing ever. Right? And that would be the farthest from the truth most of the time, right? There's always headaches. There's always something goes wrong. And usually when something goes wrong, 10 other things go on top of it. That's just the way it works. I never forget when I had my business, we had a truck lose its transmission, another truck blow a tire, and another truck blew the motor on the pressure washer all in one day. And it's like, why am I even here? Let me just go home and say, screw this. This sucks. If you've had a day like that, put in the comments that you've had a day like that, right? Just everything goes wrong. It's just a matter of no matter what you do, everything goes wrong, and it's just terrible, and it just sucks, and you're just ready to just go home, right? And so the good thing that you can do with this is read your reviews. And so I was actually listening to Alex Hormozi. If you don't know him, he owned a gym, and what he told his guys to do is go read 5 reviews every day. Go read the 5 of your reviews every day. And nothing is easy. Business costs more to run a legit business, and it gets more expensive every day for sure. And so, as we look at this, you can come on here and say, love the class, great information, lots of interactions, hands-on, thanks, Jason, right? I signed up for Jason's class. He was great, taught us all how to install, right? And so when you're having a bad day, you can come in here and you can start reading your reviews, and it's going to cheer you up. You're going to be like, I don't suck. The world doesn't suck, right? It doesn't suck as bad because I've done very well. I enjoyed Jason's Christmas light class with Jason, the rest of the group. I highly recommend to anyone, especially those out there, right? And this isn't me telling me, this is my reviews. And so this is a way that you can believe in your product, that you will go out there and sell more. Because here's the deal. A lot of you struggle on this is you don't believe in your product. I don't care if it's cleaning houses, putting on lights, putting up landscaping, whatever it might be. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you're worth what you're worth. And this is why it's important that we sit there and we read these 5 reviews every day. So then that way, when you go to sell, you already got it in the back of your head. You already got a positive thing in the back of your head that's going to help you exceed what you want to do. And that's why it is important. And even when it rains, happens probably every few months. When it rains, it definitely pours. And it does, man. It's like one of those things that it's just like, how can it get any worse, right? Is there any way that this could get any worse of whatever it might be? And so that is why you've put in my thing up there. Success is when you're standing on top of a mountain of failures. That post you made the other day, very, very true. And it basically said, success is when you're standing on a top of a pile of failures. And, basically as you fail and as you learn and as you fail, you become more smarter and you be a lot better. So that's another thing. So how do we keep getting more reviews? Obviously, we can put them on our website. It'll help people want to buy from us. We can put it on all the pages. We can do all of that kind of stuff. We can do that. Now, how do we get reviews? Well, I've got a little card here. If you want this card, it is kingofmarketing.io/review card or RW. No, RC. I don't know. RC. Review kingofmarketing.io/RC. Let me make sure that's right. That might not be right. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back here. And if you want the Christmas light one, it is let's see, RC for review card. RC. Christmaslights.io/RC or kingofmarketing.io/RC. I did it that way so that way You don't have to put a whole bunch of stuff in. And so you will get this template. You're not even asking for nothing. You get it for free. You can just move out the logo. You can put your logo in there. You can go in here and change out. If you don't do roof cleaning, you can change out the picture, and everything is a template. So you can go in here and click in here and change the phone number. You can change the website. And you will have to get your own QR code. These are QR codes for this here. I also have one for Christmas lights. Again, if you want it, if you want to try how this works, you can actually scan this QR code right here. If you're on your phone, you can actually take a snapshot of the phone, put your finger and hold on the QR code, and then it will go to the my stuff, and you can give me a review if I've helped you grow your business. I love when you all give me reviews, and so that's a way that you can help me help others. So but this is a way that you can hand them a card and say, hey, Miss Jones, thank you for, since you don't have no complaints, here is a way that you can help me out. I want a 5-star review. And here is, just take your phone and scan it. And when you're doing this, if they need help, you can help them out in that way. You don't have Google. Okay, well, there's one that you can either have Google or Facebook, right? This one here, I actually did 2. The other one I did 2. I'll believe this one here I did 2, right? I did Yelp, and I also did Google. But I can give you, how about you give me a video testimonial? Since you can't give me a review here because you don't have Google, you're having trouble, I can help you write it. And when you will help them write it, so that way you can talk about the area that you're in, the services that you're doing, and that will help you get more because here's the deal. When you get reviews, you will start showing up and you will get more jobs from that area. It will help your business out. Whether it's pressure washing, Christmas lights, whatever it is, this is what you have to do to make that happen, right? And so this is how you're able to do this and able to get to where you need to go at. So again, this is how you can get to there. Let's go over my reviews. I'm not scared of. What's TC, Power Blasters. But this is how you're able to look at this and see what you need to do to be able to to get to where you need to be at, right? And so this is a card that you can hand them. If you want, you can. This is how I did it. You don't have to. I'm just showing you. It's not that hard. You can change out. You can come over here and you can tell it to print whatever you want. So you can print front and back, and you can do small. I actually did large. I did the premium paper. I did the deluxe super paper because I wanted it as strong as I could get it. I actually did the gloss finish. And so for 50 cards, you will pay $41. You don't need the envelopes. And now you can have, let me scroll out here so you can actually see the price. $41.50 delivered to my house for 50 cards. And so this is a way that you can go and spend less than 50 bucks, give 50 cards, and every review you get will 10 times what you pay for it. And so this is a little bit of, you're going to have to take action to make this happen, but I wanted to give you the free template so that way I want to be able to give you whatever you need. If you want the pressure washing one, you can go to kingofmarketing.io/RC, or if you want the Christmas light one, it's christmaslights.io/RC. I'm not even asking for your email, nothing. It'll take you straight to this Canva template, so that way you can go in there and start making it, because this so important. I want you to go in here and get this card to make these templates for you, because that is how important I believe that these review cards are, that important for you to get more reviews. Again, if you go in there and ask them, hey, can I help you? And then when they can't get in, you can help them get through there. Because if you don't ask for this thing 10 times, you're never going to get it. You know, we're going to ask for it now. We're going to ask for it. We're going to, even if they don't do it then, we're going to send them a text. We're going to send them an email. We're going to send them another text. We're going to give them a call back to make sure that they were happy, that they were excited, and that they want to give us a 5-star review. That's how important these 5-star reviews are, because when you do this, this will help you show up more in the maps. It will help you show up, and you will get more phone calls. And that's what it's all about. How do you get more phone calls? You get more phone calls by getting more reviews, by doing this to do this. And so that's how you do that. TC's Power Blasting says, use me, I'm not scared. I don't know if I can find you on here or not. Is it under TC's Power Blasting? Let's see. I don't want to do that one. I want to go here. We're going to go T, if I can spell, TC's, oh, my computer's being stupid. Power Blasting. Power Blasting. Or Blasters. Let's see. I don't know if it'll come up or not. Let's see if it'll come up. There it is. TC Power Blast 51, 4.9. And we can look at what you've done well and what you need to do better. So here's his reviews. So we're going to go to reviews, and he got 1 star on there. Let's see. So we're going to look at his reviews. We're going to go down here. He has people talking about the house, power washing, siding, communication. These are the things that a lot of people in his reviews say, which are good. And that's what we're doing. We're going to go to newest. It was 5 months ago. So he is not asking for reviews. 5 months ago was his last review. 7 months ago. So he's not even burying the one that's the newest. So he worked on it a long time ago, and then he gave up. I'm selling my house and I needed some power washing. They came and completed a half the job and never came back. And then we never responded back to that, I don't think. Let's see if we responded back to this review. And so these are things that we need to do to make sure that we are responding back to these customers. You see, this one, he responded, thank you for the terrific rating. We appreciate your business. And so so this is something that I would have responded back to. So it is important that we respond back to him. Oh, this is this guy. These are all the reviews that he gave. But yes, so those are some things that we do want to respond to those reviews. And this is a way that we can say, hey, you know, I would definitely, so these are good ones to use, and he's responding to these other ones, but you didn't respond to your 1-star review. And so that is very important that we respond to our 1-star reviews. Now, you might say, hey, Jason, how do I respond to my 1-star reviews? And so this is how you can respond to your 1-star review. You want to know how you can respond to your 1-star review? I'll show you how to. Copy. You go up here to ChatGPT, and that's and you can put give me a response to this 1-star review. I'm going to paste it there, paste, and now I'm going to go in there. And I don't know what it's going to say, being that it's a 1-star review, but we're going to see what it says. And it says, first, I sincerely apologize for the experience you had with our pressure washing service. Your feedback is invaluable, and we take the concern seriously. I understand your disappointment and inconvenience caused, especially during a critical time of selling your house. This is not the level of service that we aim. I assure you that the situation, we are committed to rectify the issue promptly as soon as possible, right? So this is how we're able to send a response back to that guy and sound professional versus he's stupid, he's whatever. That's not how you respond to that 5-star review. I can show you another example of how not to respond to 5-star reviews, but that's how we can do that. Another thing here is, while we're looking at it, let's go see. He said tear him up, so we will add photos. So you got some video in here, which is good. Again, these houses are not usually I mean, yes, they're nice, but we usually want big houses. Big houses, like big pool, big money, right? And those are the ones that we want to go for. I know the good before and afters look good, but usually that's not the houses that we want. Now, I know you're in Rhode Island here, I believe, and so you might only have little houses. These might be big houses. And so you got lots of pictures, which is good. You should make sure you have your services, which you do. And so your updates, this is, I guarantee you, probably October 9th was your last update. And that's pictures. And then you did September 19th and September 12th. So you have been pretty good about doing this. For the most part, I would probably do 1 or 2 a week versus 1 or 2 a month. But those are some things that you can do for your business, and it will help out your Google My Business. So that is what I have for reviews. What's your all's questions? I know I've seen some oh, you guys are hammering down on something on here. So let's see. Brian Key gave me a 5-star review. See how I see that? Pretty cool. Who else is gonna give me a 5-star review? Dan already gave me a 5-star review. I appreciate that. All right. I have 17 reviews. Where am I at on my time? Some of my customers don't have Gmail. That's what they tell me. And some of them don't. And that's where you do a video review. That's where you say, hey, will you do a review on my phone? And that goes a long way. Actually, and then you can actually put that in as a picture or video at that point. And that's another way that you can do it. And when you do this, you really want to ask 3 questions. Because the first question, they're going to be like, yeah, they're great, blah, 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 blah. And so the next thing is I always say, how would you do, if you're talking to your best friend, how would you describe how our service was, right? Because now they're going to be like, he did this and he did that and he did this and that. And so, and then the last one is, now you're talking to your mom, how did we do? And so there's ways that we can break that question down so that way they get a little deeper each time and they're going to really give us what the purpose of it is. And so you are right. A lot of people might not have Gmail. Or it's not hooked up to their phone. And so that's another issue that you run into. And that's where that card is nice, because if they scan it and they can't do it, it don't matter how many times I email it. It doesn't matter how many times I text it. They're not going to be able to give me a review. And so that's the important part of why we want to do this. I have a short-term memory, lost and forgot to ask, but I do it with my business. At what point in your business is service like nice job worth it? When you want to get more reviews. I started sending them a link to Google My Business. They seem to react to that pretty quickly. That can help. Type in pressure washing Rhode Island, see what comes up. I just want to see. Let's see. That actually does better if I did it that way, but I use Google Guarantee Ads. I get 90% of my leads from there. They work very well. I do like Google Guarantee Ads. Best device to land commercial clients. Do your Google. This is one way. Google is one way that you can find it. Make sure it's on your website. Have a landing page about it. And then LinkedIn is my favorite. LinkedIn, and then go flip rocks. Go knock on doors and flip rocks. Go meet people. Go meet other business owners. Go find out who is in charge of what you're wanting done. If nothing is wrong, you're not trying hard enough. Let's see. Sydney. Happens probably every few months. When it rains, it pours. I did go over his reviews. Success is a choice. That is true. Getting a Yelp review to go through must be a small miracle. It is. It is. because Yelp only likes to show if they're negative, and otherwise they want you to pay. I would not pay them, and it is very hard to get a Yelp review in. It is next to impossible. But what I would say, and this is something else I wanted to hit on, make sure you're giving reviews. I know a lot of times we ask our customers to give reviews, but if you've never given a review, then how do you know how your customers feel to give a review? And so this is why it is important that you give reviews. The more reviews you give, it's kind of the thing, if you give a bunch of reviews, people will give reviews back to you, right? And so it is important that you give reviews to businesses that you use, because you know how important it is to that business. So if you use whatever it might be, maybe it's the little homegrown food store that you go to, maybe it's the neighborhood, and give reviews to everywhere you go at, and take pictures, and that even helps it out even more. And if you didn't know, you can actually make this kind of a game of what you by giving reviews. And so this is what you can do is it's kind of a game to give reviews, right? And so let me see if I can find it here. Grow your holiday sales. Add holiday deals to Merchant Center. I don't even know what Merchant Center is. That's something new. I just seen it popped up on my thing. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. Add holiday sales to Google. Merchant Center. I don't even know what that is. But if we come over here to Maps, I'll show you what I mean here. If you do it in Google Maps and you do it on your phone, you can see that you can come in here and you can see where all you've done. So you can contribute to other people. So you can see that I have 6,000 points. I'm a level 7 right here, and that's because I've done points. I've done reviews. So you can see all my reviews I've done. I've taken creepy pictures. I've the hotel I stayed at. I took pictures, the B&B Riverboat. I took pictures and posted it, right? Because I know this helps that business out. You can see photos. Some of the photos, this one's had 203 photos. I've got some photos that's got thousands of photos, thousands and thousands of them. And so you can give photos, and that's important, right? All this helps these business owners out, because now my pictures, you can put videos. Look, this little 6-second video's got 3,000 views on it. And so that's why it's important that you do pictures and videos. And I've got some that are way back here, but there's one that's 14,000 of a freaking burger and fries. And if you really want to do something, you can, instead of this being this lady here, which is my wife, if it's me and my shirt, then it's showing my brand, and it's got 3,000 views of my brand, right? So there's ways that you can do this. This is when COVID was happening. There's the gator. This one's got 5,000 views. And so these are things that you can do to play a game and try to get points. And when you get points, every time you take a picture, this one's got 27,000 views, 18,000 views. And so it's a way that you can help this business out, right? This one's got 144,000 views. And so that's why you want to do this stuff and to take pictures and help other business owners. I think this one here at the brewery I've got one in here that's got a couple of them I got over 100,000 views. But these are ways that you can help businesses make their business better, right? Because I am doing the thing. This one's got 18,000 views. This is what you can do. This one's got 18,000 views. And so you can help other businesses help you, because when you give a review, then they're more likely to give a review back to you. If you never give any reviews, then why are they going to give you a review? So these are things that you can come in here and give reviews to businesses that you use. You can go, if you go to church, you can give that a review. If you're in any special things, you can give those reviews. And so it's a way that you can help other people, and it will help you in the end. I promise you, it will help you in the end if you help other people. Come on, Jason, spitting that wisdom. A dream is nothing. A goal is how hard you learn and fight to reach the goal. You know, and that is so true. How hard is it worth? Canva Pro is worth it 10x. Dankin, you're crushing. Um, I can't find your sales pitch when you prospect calls to qualify and anchor them. I don't remember where it was. Um, Look up late timber, see how it turns out. What's up, Mr. Tristan? How are you doing? My favorite CRM, one that you will use. I really don't have a favorite. There's people that love Jobber. There's people that love Marquette. They're good in both. Some of them are better than others. It's just a matter of what you're looking for. There is no perfect CRM. I will tell you that much. When the phone stopped ringing for Christmas lights, what's the answer to that? Just joking. Contact the call center today. Jason, you can give me a 5-star review there. And you just brought to my attention my last update didn't post. I got a Yelp review, shocking. And if you become a local guide, that review carries more weight. Yes, it does, 100%. Also, you can have a Google approved photographer take pics for you, and that's another thing you can do. And those are better for you than anything. Before I did my first job, people were yelling at me about my photos, so that told me that they were important. And there's actually a study that in 2019. It is a little bit dated, but if you have over 100 photos, you got like 80 some phone calls. So it is very important. How's Mr. Rich doing? Mr. Rich. Clay Clark has some awesome content on getting reviews and SEO set up the right way, worth a look. You know, the biggest thing with it is go out there and ask for your reviews. It will help you out. It will get you. I do know some people that I usually recommend, but you know, I would not pay to get reviews. That can backfire on you really fast. I wouldn't have reviews put up. I know there's people out there that will buy reviews, and that is not a good thing to do. Google knows that. Google can find out. Google will find out, and Google will shut you down. That's how Google works. Just like me talking about Google, it isn't sharing my stuff out, right? But this is what grows your business. This is what grows your pressure washing business. This is what grows your Christmas light business. This grows your business. Get more reviews. I promise you, it will help you out tremendously. When I see people say, I've been seeing it in the Christmas light group. If you're not in the, I have a big Christmas light group. It's growing like crazy, and it was one of those things of I get most of my leads through my from SEO, and what they're really saying is I get most of my business through my reviews, through my photos, through my posts, through all of working Google, right? That's how most people are getting their stuff to show up so that you start getting ranked. Now, if it's your first year, it's probably not going to help you out a lot. But if you keep doing it, actually, I was kind of shocked by this. I'll share my screen one more time here. I was actually kind of shocked by this right here. If I can find myself again. Let's see here. Backspace. King of pressure washing and training. And so I went here, and this business, it's been open for a little bit. And so if you go to performance, I just started asking for reviews this day right here, actually one of these this day right here, and you can see that I've had 18 connections. And so they're website clicks, 35 of them are website clicks, but that's how it could help you grow your business. If I go back here to my other one, let me see if I can find, I might not be able to find it here. Pressure wash Cincinnati. And you can see here, didn't come up. There's business I manage. Pressure wash Cincinnati right here. You can see when I go into performance how many times this business It's had 420 things, right? And so and I have not touched this in years. Like, I haven't touched this since 2017 when I sold this business. I haven't asked for a review since 2017. I haven't done nothing. And it's had 420 interactions, right? It's had 40 phone calls. So, yes, the time that I spent on this, if you can close 10% of those, that's 4 jobs that you just closed at an average of $1,000. That's $4,000. And you're probably going to close more than that. And so that's why it's very important that we go in here and we make sure that we get these website clicks, right? This is things coming to your website. What if you could close 10% of those? I'm just saying 10%, and I'm not even saying them all. But this is why this is so important that we work on this. I haven't touched this since 2017 was the last time that I posted anything on here, the last time they've got any reviews, anything. That's when I sold the business, and I never did nothing with it since, and it still gets crap tons of business. And so that's why it's so important that we worry about our Google My Business and we worry about our reviews, so that way you can keep growing your business. Can you role play your sales pitch when prospect calls for your service, including your tone ability? Well, are you talking about pressure washing or Christmas lights? Because it's kind of different. If you're talking about Christmas lights, the best thing to do is you want to say, hello, I am Jason with Christmas Lights Help today. And I just screwed that up. Hello, I'm Jason with ChristmasLights.io. How may I assist you today? Or how may I make your day joyful, right? We're going to start it off, and we're going to be quirky, and we're going to have fun with it, and we're going to do whatever we need to do to make them want to buy more stuff, right? And so that's how your first interaction is going to be, because they're going to say, awesome, do you do Christmas lights? Absolutely. Tell me a little bit about what kind of magic do you want us to make you happen for you, right? We want to make it magical. We're not talking about stupid bulbs. Nobody gives two crap about bulbs, but everybody wants to sell bulbs. We want to sell the magic. So tell me about the magic that you're looking for in your house. And she's going to start talking about it. Awesome. My favorite author is John Maxwell. I love Maxwell. I've read lots of his books. Lots and lots and lots of his books. And so we're going to sell the magic. And thank you for the super chat. And so we're going to sell the magic, right? The magic. The bulb is worth $79, right? That's all the bulb's worth. But the magic is worth a whole lot more. And so when we get done with that, we're going to let them talk, and we can say, awesome. And we can say, have you ever had professional lights installed? And they're going to say yes or no. And if they say, no matter what they're saying, we're going to say, awesome. Well, let me tell you about how we offer our professional lights. We do it a little bit different than a lot of people, because we want to make sure that you get the magic and whatever your childhood dreams, whatever you need to make that happen. Or if they told you need them done by Friday, that we can make sure that you can have your lights up on Friday. And so this is how it works. So we will make sure that the little elves will come out and bring all the lights and put up all the lights. And before we do that, the little elves, I don't care how you do, make it fun. The little elves will come, and we will quote all of the stuff of the design that you're looking for. And once you decide that's what you want, the little elves will come out, put up all the lights. It will be magical. If there's ever a problem, we have a super elf, and he'll come out and fix that problem right away. We don't want no lights to be undone. We want it to be perfect. You don't have to worry about nothing. And if you got kids, and if you can find out if they do, Little Johnny is going to love these lights. And so once we get done, we do first off, our packages start around $600, $700, and our average ticket's about $1,500. Is that something that you do you want to move forward and have this design mocked up for you? They're going to say, hell no, or it's going to go real quiet, and that's when you shut up and you don't say another freaking word. because the first person loses. And so once they sit there and they'll think about it, they'll say, okay, yeah, that sounds great. Awesome, awesome. Well, let me get some. We use this Elf. We use this Elf program that gets all the information from you. So, can I get your address so the Elf can start working on your thing? Have fun with it. That's going, and it will show up in your reviews that it was magical. The phone call was magical, and everything is magical because this sells for $2. Magic sells for $10, $12 a foot, $8 a foot, right? And you know what? When you get this script down and you believe in it and it's fun and magical for you, guess what? It'll be magical for them. And you know what else will be magical? The Benjamins in your pocket. And that's the amazing thing that that's what I'm trying to help you do to do this. And so Paul's company is Elf. It is Elf, right? But you can make it anything. You can call it Santa's Helpers. You can call it anything you want. You don't have to make it one way or the other. You can make it any which way you want. And so that is definitely something that you can do for your business, right? And this is a green bulb that's on a green screen, and that's why it looks blue. It looks funny on my screen. But you can sell a bulb or you can sell the magic, right? And we know it's magical. You know, Tristan, I don't know if he's still on here, but he's been showing video of them showing the kids. And there's a video out there that the kids are like, yes, yes, right? That's magical. That you can't put a price on seeing your kids so freaking excited to come home. And here's the deal. Yes, I put Christmas lights on my house today. And yes, my 15-year-old loves them, right? She absolutely loves Christmas lights. And so that is why it is important that I put them freaking. Do I want to put Christmas lights up? I teach people how to put up Christmas lights. Do you think I want to put up Christmas lights? Hell no. Do you think I want to do it because my kid loves it? Absolutely. Even if my wife told me, I probably would, because I know the benefits of that too. But my kid, that is the magic, right? Tristan, sell the magic. That video is doing awesome, because it's a person that he got them to say, it's so cool and whatnot. And here's the thing. Tristan is selling $8 lights in Texas, right? I don't know where he's at, but I know he's not at $4 a foot where everybody tells me that he can't get no more than that, because he is selling the magic and not selling the bulb. Bulbs sell for $4 or $5 a foot. Magic sells for $8 to $10 a foot. And you know what? It's just as hard to sell for $5 as it is $8 to $10. If they're not going to buy at $8 to $10, they're probably not buying at $5 a foot either. So sell the magic, and that's what you need to do for your lights. Mr. George, I have 92 photos in our profile. That's good. 8 to 10. You need to write a Christmas book. What does the Christmas book need to say? Show the reactions. That works. And that's, if you're there late, instead of just having them all on when they come out, say, hey, can we do a magic show for you? I want to see, can we get your reaction? And that's what Tristan did. He puts the camera down a little ways away from him. And if you have your remote on, you can just turn them all on. They all come on. And I promise you, you will get crying. You will get, oh my God, that looks so amazing. And I don't care what kind of review, you cannot make that up any other way than getting that first reaction. That first reaction is something that is definitely what will make it amazing, right? Because there is no chat bot, there is no AI bullcrap. I love AI that can give you that moment of what that human emotion is at that second of, oh my God, that is so awesome. You can't get it. I promise you. And Tristan's been doing it several times. He's got 3 or 4 videos that he's done the here and that reaction. And cleaning, pressure washing, you're not going to get the same reaction, but you can get that reaction even in cleaning. Some people will come around and be like, oh my God, that looks amazing, right? Get that first reaction. I promise you, it will be priceless. That's what you can put on your website. That's what you can put on your social media. That's what you can put on your Google My Business. That's what you can put on Facebook. That's what you can put into Facebook groups. That's what you can put everywhere, right? You can put that in the Facebook groups of, do you want this reaction? This is what our customers get, right? I'm not selling bulbs. Bulbs don't sell. Magic sells. All right. Jason say Jason sells magic is what I'm hoping. No, I don't sell magic, but I just want you to understand the importance of it. And again, it doesn't matter if we're talking about pressure washing, Christmas lights, whatever it might be. It's important that you understand so that way you can keep growing your business. That is what will help you get to where you go at. And so if you want to join King of Pressure Wash and join me and Tristan on every Monday night when we do our Zoom calls and we get to talk about this and we get to make fun of Tristan, and Tristan asks hundreds of questions, but Tristan is going to do $250,000 and he's 25 years old. I don't know if he's that much, but I know he's going to do way more than 6 figures. He might even be going to do 300,000. I don't know what he's going to do this year, but he comes to every Monday night marketing call that we have. And the way you get there is you go to kingofpressurewash.com and you join the membership. Yes, it costs you money. Yes, it costs you $99 a month, but I promise you, you will get tenfold out of it. And here's why. You come, you take action, and you make things happen. That's what you got to do. You just can't come to, if you're just going to come and not do nothing, it won't do you no good. You need to come, show up, listen, take action. You know, Tristan, I always aggravate him because he asks questions. But you know what? He is 23, 24 years old and going to do $250,000. How freaking awesome is that? How many of you guys out there wish you could have done $250,000 at 23, 24? I'd be the first person to say, I wish I was, and I wasn't, right? It took me 35 before I started making kind of money like that or getting my business to even that point. You know, it was actually 37 when we did $1 million. Before that, it was 36 when we hit 250. And so it's important that you understand that you can do this and you can make that happen. And so come listen and ask questions. Don't just listen. So every Monday night, King of Marketing, I also have everything in there, how to build your business, how to grow your business, how to do all of that. Go check it out. And so you can keep growing your business. And smiles while you're doing it. When someone gives you a $1,500 deposit check and you know that you are not selling pressure washing, that is true. You're getting $1,500 before you even do anything, which is freaking amazing. You make a commercial out of them 100%, and smiles while you're doing it. Let's do it. Ask you and you ask and you will receive. Jason is a G. 1,500 not selling pressure washing. I got 1,500 and more checks just pressure washing. Tristan is the closer. So with that, I hope you all have an amazing week. This is the busiest week for Christmas lights. I actually talked to another guy that I've been kind of coaching, and he is last year he did $250,000 just in pressure washing, or just in Christmas lights. They did over $1 million in pressure washing Christmas lights. This year, they're probably going to hit about $600,000 just in Christmas lights. They're already over $1 million because of pressure washing right now. And so, you know, as I was talking to him last night, he was actually 2 nights ago. He's like, should I put out signs? He's already put out probably 3,000 signs already this year. And I was like, yes, you should put out signs. This is the busiest week. This is when the phone will blow up if you've done your thing. This is when you get 100 leads in a day this week. Everybody wants their Christmas lights up before Thanksgiving. And so if you're in the South, everybody wants their house cleaned before Thanksgiving. If you're in some places of warmth, so that is definitely something that you can do. I always miss the start. Good day, Herbie Bay from Australia. Well, you can listen to it tomorrow morning because it's probably like 2 o'clock there right Do you have any training classes online for customer relations, how to deal with them in every situation? That would be awesome. I'm actually working on a bunch of that. I'm doing it for the Christmas lights and pressure washing. I know I'm hitting on Christmas lights. That's because that's kind of on my mind right now. But if you want to learn more about Christmas lights, I do have christmaslights.io. Again, it will get you there. This is a building we did. Also, I have a free Facebook group, doesn't cost you anything, for Christmas lights. If you go to christmaslights.io/group, it'll take you there. I know I've thrown out a lot of things. christmaslights.io/review card, RC for review card. That's that review card that I had given. That's a template. That's Canva that you doesn't cost you a thing. So I'm giving you all a bunch of free stuff for being thankful for you all for Thanksgiving. Make sure y'all don't eat too much this week, and be thankful, right? Being thankful is something that is definitely something that you need to do. And so as we think about Thanksgiving, just be thankful for what you've got. Look back. You know what I always like to do at Thanksgiving is look back to see where I was and where I've come from. A lot of times we always feel like we're fall short. I know somebody asked a question up here, what's my best author? I do love me some John Maxwell, 100%. It is definitely something that he talks about leadership, and I was actually going to talk about that tonight, about leadership and growing your business. I've learned a lot here lately, and that's why I was going to talk about, and I decided to go with the reviews. And so this is something that as a leader, that is one of my favorite books. But as a leader, it's Dan Sullivan is probably another person that I really like as a book writer, and he talks about the who, not how, how to 10x is better than 2x, and those are some really good books. And so you kind of tie those two together, that will help you understand how to grow your business. And as I am in this position now that I'm in right now as the captain of Water Rescue, I am learning a lot about leadership. I have about 50 people underneath of me right now. We're all volunteers, even myself. I don't get paid for it, other than I am learning a crap ton of knowledge and skills that I'm learning. And so that's something that and it's all about not doing everything. The who, not how to put the right who's in your business so that you can grow your business and scale the business. So that way you can put those people that know and have an expertise in that area versus you trying to do everything. When you try to do everything, you do nothing well. And that is the problem with most business owners. And most business owners aren't business owners, they're business jobs. And so if you want to go from a business job to a business owner, this is very important that you understand how to become a good leader and how to find the right people to put in your business. For instance, in my captain position of Water Rescue, I had a guy step up, and he's an excellent financial guy. That was, he knows numbers inside and out. And so I put him in his area, and he's got spreadsheets, and he does. That's a C-type personality. My C-type personality is like -10. I suck at it. But I put him in there, and so that's what keeps us moving forward, and that's how I know what to do and how to do it and how to grow your business. So put the right who's in your business, and this is how you grow and scale your business. This is how you get to 1 million. This is how you get to 10 million. If I talk to Wesley Bloom, that's going to do 3.5 million this year in a pressure washing Christmas light business, he has the right who's, and he's not doing it himself. And that is the most important thing that we can do. If you know someone who doesn't have anywhere to go, invite them over. Yes, if you don't, that is a good point. There is a lot of lonely people. This is one of the biggest suicide days of the year, is Thanksgiving. And so don't do that. Please do not do that. If you need to reach out to me, and I will talk to you, I promise you. You can reach out to me on Facebook. I will respond to you usually on Facebook. And so, I understand that it can be very lonely this time of year. And, as a entrepreneur, it can be very lonely, right? Some of us don't have a lot of friends because you're in a different person, right? You're a different person than everybody else. You don't think like everybody else. So if you need to reach out to me, don't hesitate to reach out on me on Facebook. That's probably the easiest way to get me. I am thankful for all your information. Helps me big time and more than just my business. The compound effect is. Yeah. Well, I want to help you guys grow. I want you all to be successful. I know you will. And so, from that, hope you all have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you all later.